That'll do it. Hello, YouTube. Hello out there at YouTube land. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to this little Jazzy Wednesday live stream. This is going to be a live lesson for the song Is You Is or Is You Ain't My Baby. I heard this song somewhere recently and I'm like, that's such a cute song. We should do that one. That's such a cute song. Yeah, don't be shy. Say hello. Say, hey, what's up in the chat box? And if there's anything pressing on your mind that you'd like to tell us, like you're happy to be here, or you're having a lemonade, or you just randomly stumbled across this YouTube channel just now. Don't be shy. We're a friendly crowd. Say hello. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Natalie. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, artichokies. I left my water over on the table. I might have to go grab my water. And I hope that you have grabbed your water as well. Don't forget to hit like. And I'm just trying to get this microphone in the right place for me. Okay. I'm going to grab my water real quick. It's right over there. Okay. Okay. Back. So this arrangement, if you'd like the song chart for it, along with all of the other song charts, hundreds of song charts available for you around the Uke Revolution, you can join as a member on Ko-Fi, coffee.com, and the links on the screen, links in the caption. This arrangement, originally this song was by Louis Jordan and another writer by the name of Austin here. Can't remember his full name. This arrangement is in the Dinah Washington key of A minor. So it's a more like female-friendly vocal range. The chords are a little bit friendlier in A minor as well. And we're going to pop all of the chords here up on the screen. And they are right here. And yeah, there's kind of a lot of them, because that's how it goes with the jazzy songs. We often have quite a lot of chords. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And we'll go through it. And there's a couple of other little shapes that I don't have a box for, but I'm going to tell you how they go. So we've got A minor. Oh, hello. Hello, sexual chocolate. That's the name of this uke. D7, E7, G, F7. We have like every 7 in here. Like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G7, D minor 7. I want to move over a little bit. My stand's in the way. A minor 7. C, C7. Okay, here comes a gross one. So there's an F6 and an F minor 6 in the bridge of this song. An F6 has the same shape as a D minor 7, so I didn't bother to put like the F6 box here in the chord list, because it's the same as the D minor 7 that's up here in the first row. So F6, that comes in the bridge, same shape as D minor 7. The F minor 6, there's a couple ways you can play this. You could bar the first fret if you want to. And then you've got the C string and the E string, right? Very funky chord. You can play, like I play the F minor, which is with my thumb on the G string. And then you're just adding your middle finger. Okay, so wait, I should explain F minor. So F minor is the first fret, the G string and the E string, and then the third fret, the A string. So when we play F minor 6, we're going to add the 6 by pressing down on the second fret, the C string. So if you're familiar with F minor, you can play F minor, and then you just add your middle finger onto that C string. That's if you're playing with your thumb like I do. If you play with like a standard position, then you'll have your peace fingers on these two strings in the first fret and your pinky on the A string. So your only finger that's free is the ring finger for the C string. It's a hard position. And I looked for other inversions, other shapes of the F minor 6, and I did not find anything that's that much easier. So your option is, and this comes back to back 2 times in the bridge, this F6 and the F minor 6. You either contort your fingers into that shape for the F minor 6 or just play an F minor. But it won't sound as funky. It's got that really funky kind of quirky, inquisitive sound, the F minor 6. What else? Oh, little music theory nerdy note about 6 chords and minor 7 chords. So whenever you have a 6 chord, like here is the F6, not the F minor 6, just F6. F6 is always related to a minor 7 chord. And if you want to like calculate it, if you see a 6 chord in an arrangement and you're like, I don't know what that shape is, if you know the minor 7 that's relevant to it, then you can figure out what the shape is. And you do that by taking the letter name, F, in the F scale, the 6th tone is D, and that's the minor 7. So in this case, we have F6 and D minor 7 are the same shape. In the F scale, in the F major scale, the 6th tone is D, and that's the minor 7 that it's the same shape as. Another example I see a lot is C6. In the C scale, the 6th tone is A, and a C6 chord is the same shape as an A minor 7 chord. So if you aren't familiar with 6 chord shapes, like I'm not, that's a way you can figure out what the shape is. If you have a G6, the 6th tone of a G major scale is E. So a G6 chord is the same shape as an E minor 7 on the ukulele. When you hit other instruments, this might be a little bit different, especially with keyboards. So it's just a good way to find what a 6 chord shape is without having to look it up on the internet or whatever. Okay, that was F minor 6. So then the other chords are B flat 7. That's for a little kind of walk down thing in the final chorus. A7. And then I fashioned an ending for this song using B flat and B, doing a little walk up at the end. So the ending that I've arranged on this arrangement, I just kind of made it up like it's a standard kind of ending. There's a couple other things you can do, and I'll show you those later. So the rhythm for this song is, or the meter is 4/4. We count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So for strum patterns, so that's what's coming next. Strum patterns, pretty simple. We can use down, down, up, down, up, or down, chunk, up, chunk, up. It's a chunky island strum. For faster chord changes, here's one idea. There's a couple of other ones I'll tell you because I think I tend to do one of them instead of this one. So I want you to know what's going on and that you have those other options. This one is down, chunk, up, down, chunk, up. Down, chunk, up, 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 down, chunk, up. Those are just the verse beginning chords. They're coming. The other, wait, let me close this and put up this so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, this strum pattern for faster chord changes, down, chunk, up, down, chunk, up, down, chunk, up, down, chunk, up. Whenever we've got 2 chords within 1 bar, which happens a lot in this song, that's going to be a good strum pattern for that moment. Like this A minor and G right at the beginning. Down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, chunk up, A minor, G. Down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, chunk up. You can also just strum down whenever you've got a chord that has 2 beats, like the A minor and the G has 2. Just strum down 2 times for each one. A minor, G. A minor, G. Those are our practice chords for these strum patterns. Another one that's kind of like this that I found when I was practicing this song a little bit, I found that I tend to do it instead of this one, is it's almost the same. It's down, up, chunk, 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 down, up, chunk. And if this little progression is sounding familiar to you for some reason, it's because it's the same thing as hit the road jack. Hit the road jack, don't you come back. Yes, chuck, chunk, chuck, chunk, whatever you choose to call it. This is the same chord progression as what did I just say? Hit the road jack. And it's interesting to make that remark today because Ed Sheeran is in court right now because Marvin Gaye's people said that he copied the chord progression from Let's Get It On because he used a similar chord progression in one of his songs. And it happens all the time. Like, can we stop taking people to court for music things? Because what happens is when they get there, you've got... I lost my train of thought. When somebody takes someone to court for copyright stuff, for music stuff, what happens is you have a jury of people who don't know anything about music. And they bring in music experts who will go, they would take something like this and they would go, Hit the Road Jack has A minor, G, F7, E7. Is You Is or Is You Ain't My Baby, they use A minor, G, F7, E7. So they are violating copyright laws because they didn't pay Ray Charles any money for using these 4 chords. It's ridiculous. It is a ridiculous, like we would be in court all the time, but it's that like people like to go after really high profile celebrities and try to get, I mean, that's what it is. They're trying to get money out of them for like something that happens all the time. All the time. It's almost like if someone wrote a math book and went, 1 + 1 = 2, and then someone else wrote a math textbook and it said 1 + 1 = 2, and the first math textbook people said, hey, you're copying our stuff. Like, it's music theory. Everyone follows the same thing. Pop music is formulaic. That's why we're all here, learning all these songs. Like, stop taking people to court for this stuff. It's never, like, nobody's trying to... Ed Sheeran didn't go, ha, 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 I'm going to pull the wool over everyone's eyes and play these Marvin Gaye chords, and they'll never know, and I'll make lots of money. Like, nobody's doing that. That's not it. And you got these music experts that talk about stuff in court, so when the jury hears that and they don't know anything about music, they think, oh, well, that's terrible. I mean, it's like The Cat Jumped, and then if somebody else wrote The Cat Jumped somewhere in a novel, they would go, hey, you owe me money. It's not an original idea. Sticky territory. So, like, let's just not take artists to court, okay? It's hard enough. It's hard enough as it is. Okay, rant over. Thanks for listening. Anyway, what I was saying is this is another strum pattern that you could use. Someone's going to come and be like, hey, I made up Island Strum. You owe me money. Share your revenue with me, Brooke Palmer. Thank you for all the little hearts and stuff in the chat. Hi, Stony. Thanks for watching. Since 2020, it sounds like you were got a lot of new viewers during the COVID lockdown. So down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk. And then you can take it a step further and you can do down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up. Down, up, chunk, up, 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 down, up, chunk, up. Hi, Kurt. Basically, you're taking that first line strum pattern, and where there's a hyphen on the end of one, you would put an up. Down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up. I'll probably, like when I made this song, these are all little screenshots from the song sheet. I made, when I was making this, I thought, let's just keep it simple. I could put like every single little variation of this strum pattern here, but let's just keep it simple, give you all like one option for fast chord changes and then like the regular kind of option for the other chord changes. But actually, I tend to slip into some of the other options, so I'll probably go back and just update the song sheet with these other two strum patterns after the live stream. Okay, let's talk about the chord diseases. Yeah, let's talk about the chord diseases. So, like we've been playing, we got A minor, G, F7, E7 in the verse, and we do that 2 times. And then we have D7 for 2 bars, so that's 8 beats altogether. This is where you could use the island strum instead. In between each of these forward slashes will be 1 round of that island strum, down, chunk, up, or down, down, up, down, up. And then G7 and E7, both for 4 beats each. So this is the, I got a guy who's always late, and anytime we have a date. And then the chorus, of course, is you is or is you ain't my baby. We've got A minor for 2, E7 for 2, and we do that 2 times. A minor, E7, A minor, E7. Then we have A minor for 2 bars. Second line, D7 for 4. D minor 7, G7 for 2 each. A minor 7 for 4, F7, and E7 for 2. And then we're going to repeat the first line. You see this? A minor, E7 thing. But we're going to end the chorus a little bit differently. D7 for 4, G7 for 4, C for 4, C7 for 4. So let me see. I'm going to play just with a down strum. I'm going to play through the verse chords, and then we'll play through the chorus chords. Just with a down strum. And then I will pop up the that part of the song with the lyrics and kind of give it a little demo. 1, 2, 3, 4, just strumming down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, A minor, G, F7, E7, A minor, G, F7, E7, D7, stay there, G7, E7. And we'll go right on to the chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor, E7. A minor, E7. A minor, hang out here. Second line, D7. D minor 7, G7, A minor 7, F7, E7. Third line, E7, A minor, E7, A minor. D7, G7, C. And then the bridge is next and the final chorus. So let me put up some little lyrics and I'll give you a little lyric demo. Bing. Right. This is fairly new to me. I mean, I've heard this hook so many times, but the verses and stuff are kind of new for me. So let me see how it goes. And we got the singing note. Again, these are just like little chunks from the chord chart that's available for members on Ko-Fi. The singing note is an open E string. So you just pluck the E string. I got a man. I got a man. I got a man. It's the remix. I got a man. And we're going to do this little intro. I'm going to do this little intro to... The intro is not really like any other part of the song, so I'll explain it real quick. A minor for 2, D7 for 2. You do that 2 times, and they have E7 for 8. Hi. Hello, More Life. It's nice to see you. I'm glad you found some time to pop in the chat. Yay, I love doing the middle of the... I mean, it's the middle of the day. It's like late afternoon for me in Cambodia. But I like having live streams at different times because it's interesting to see who pops up and who doesn't. You get different people at different times. Okay. So I'm going to do the down-up chunk one. Down-up chunk, down-up chunk. Or the down-up chunk, up, down-up chunk, up, down-up chunk. One of those. And on the longer chords, like on this second line here, but I love him, I'll do the down, down, up, down, up. Just an intro and a verse. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to slow down. 4. A minor, D7. A minor, D7, E7. I got a man who's always late. Anytime we have a date, but I love him. Yes, I love him. I did not do Island Strum, did I? I'm gonna walk right up to his gate and see if we can get this thing straight, 'cause I want him. You know I intend to have him. I'll just ask him, is you is. And then we're to the chorus. Actually, I have the chorus with the lyrics too, but I think they wouldn't fit all on the same thing. Okay. They wouldn't all fit on the screen at the same time, or they'd be really tiny. But wait, let me see if I can. Let me see if they'll both go. Nope. I do at least want you to see like the transition. So we'll do this like second half of the verse and then the chorus. In Arizona, but isn't it like 1 in the morning there? Oh, we got, yeah. Is it like 1 or 2 in the morning? You're like, I finally found time to catch one in the middle of the night. Okay. So I'm going to do the end of the verse, and then I'm going to do the chorus. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna walk right up to his gate and see if we can get this thing straight, 'cause I want him. And you know I intend to have him. I'll just ask him, is you ain't my baby. Ooh, I'm still doing the E7. The way that you're acting lately makes me down. You is still my baby, baby. But it seems my flame in your heart has done gone out. And then we're to the bridge, which we didn't look at the chords for yet. So one thing, a couple of notes. One is something I need to fix. The first line of the chorus, at the end of it, I put the A minor 2 times so you can see that you're holding that A minor for a long time, so like for 2 bars. I love all the whoever keeps sending the little reactions in the chat. This is a new thing on YouTube. It's a new live stream feature. They have like the little floating up, the little floating emojis like they do on Instagram. And it's just funny to watch because they're like little faces going, ah. And it's new, so I'm not used to it. It's distracting me a little bit. It's distracting me in a good way. I put the A minor and 2 bars of it at the end of that line. I need to go put it here later. I just noticed it's not at the end of this line. It's the same rhythmic thing happening. It's the same line of chords. But I like to stretch that out and show like it's 2 bars long, and you fix it there. The other thing to note is with a song like this, in this jazzy kind of style with a lot of storytelling, when I do the arrangements and put the chords over the lyrics, I'm trying to do like the phrasing if there was sheet music for it and it was like really, what's the word? If it was like really structured melody phrasing. But usually when people perform songs like this, you're not going to follow the chord over the lyric to the T. And it tends to hold you back a little bit. It holds you back with storytelling a little bit. So let me give you an example of it, how you can just use this as a reference, like a point of reference, but when you start to get to know the song better, you're going to want to perform it like in your own way and use your own phrasing, and you're not necessarily going to do this exact phrasing of chords and lyrics. So if I stick to this, let me show you what it sounds like, and then I'll go back and play it again, not sticking to this, so you can see what I mean. Because you'll get, like, it sounds a bit stiff. And when I was giving the demo, I'm trying to stick to what I've put here, so it's not, you're not watching it and going, that doesn't sound exactly like what she put there. Let's see. So this is I'm Gonna Walk. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna walk right up to his gate and see if we can get this thing straight, 'cause I want him, and you know I intend to have him. I'll just ask him. So it's a bit stiff, right? And generally by the time you're ready to go perform this or whatever, you're going to want to be a bit looser with it. And that would sound like this. So I'm going to play it and not follow my chord instructions. If you listen to Dinah Washington's version, it's very loose, the way that she sings and tells the story. I'm going to walk right up to his gate and see if we can get this thing straight, 'cause I want him. And yes, you know I intend to have him. I'll just ask him. So you don't have to stick so religiously to this stuff, especially in certain kinds of music. Soul, R&B, jazz, those kind of arrangements are on the channel. I'm doing the chords over the lyrics like in a very structured phrasing kind of way, but you don't have to follow it to a T. Okay, the bridge and the final chorus. Use your chords. Dun dun. Okay, so we got that F6 and F minor 6 thing happening. So remember, the F6 is the D minor 7. And then either F minor 6 or F minor, whatever you're more comfortable with. I think you could probably just stick with the F6, but I think the better alternative for F minor 6 is just F minor. Yep. So we have F6 for 4, F minor 6 for 4, C for 2, G7 for 2, C7 for 4. And we're back to that weird F thing. F6, F minor 6, E7. Final chorus. So this first line, the first half of it or so, is the same as a regular chorus. A minor and E7 for 2 each. Oops. A minor. D7. D minor 7, G7, and now it's a little bit different. So we've got B flat 7 for 4 and A7 for 4. And that B flat 7 is a walk down. It's just a hair. It's a half step above the A7. So we're like sliding into the A7. So it will sound a bit weird. You will find that it sounds a little weird when you play it. B flat 7, A7. D7 for 4, G7 for 4, C for 4. And then I made up this little B flat. Another little walking thing, a walk up, we're sliding back up to the C. So it just gives you some variation. Instead of just playing 2 bars of C at the end, I just added in this little B flat, B, C walk up just to make it more interesting. Let's play through the chords and then with the lyrics as well, and then I will talk about other ways you can end the song. You are welcome, Stony Boars TV. Thank you for your comment. That's so nice. Thank you. I'm glad you could tune in. Okay. So with down strum on the bridge chords, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. F6, F minor 6, C, G7. I should slow down. C7. F6, F minor 6. E7, E7, A minor, E7, A minor, E7, A minor. Ooh, it's 3:33 here. Make a wish on May 3rd. Ooh, D7, D minor 7, G7. Here comes the weird sound. B flat. A7, D7, G7, C, B flat, B, C. That's the end of the song. Has anyone ever tried to play a B flat with your fingers? When I play it on this uke, I have trouble getting a clear sound. Like it's a little buzzy. I'm like, could I play it? Ooh, okay, thumb. This is really controversial. Thumb on the G string. And I got peace fingers on the bottom 2 strings, and then my ring finger on the C string. B flat 7. I'm not gonna do that. Wait. I think part of it is I'm holding my arm down here to try to show you, and it's making it harder for me to make a B flat 7, so I'll just pull my arm up. Okay. The lyrics. I think we can fit both of these because they're shorter. Yeah, here's the bridge, and this is the final chorus. Do, do. I know it's on my face, but that's just the way it is. It's the way it is, guys. Okay. How about this? How about this and get this a little bit closer? Ooh. Okay. So this is the bridge, and I'm going to use mostly down, down, up, because in the bridge, the chord changes happen slower. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. A band is a creature that's always been strange. Just when you're sure of one, you'll find he's gone and made a change. Ooh, it's you, it's you, ain't my baby. Baby's found somebody new. Oh, is my baby still my baby true? Ooh, did you go, ooh, what the F was that chord, Brooke? It's a C, it's just a different shape. So the nice thing about this B flat B walk up is you can keep your fingers in the same place and just move up one more. Bing! And that's also a C. It's a nice parallel motion, right? But we all know the easy one, like this. B flat B C. Da-da-da. Alternate endings. Let me think. Is my baby still my baby true? You could do this little walk down as an ending instead of the B flat B C. We've got a C sharp 7, so you bar the first fret, the bottom string of the second fret, and then C7. C sharp 7, C7. Really common, like blues and jazz ending. It's the same idea as that B flat 7 and A7 up there, the little walk down, but we're doing C sharp and C7. Is my baby still my baby true? C, C sharp, C7. I was trying to figure out one with, because they do a really strange like big band ending and it's a really weird chord. It's some kind of E or something. Really jazzy ending, the Dinah Washington arrangement, but I couldn't. I was trying different stuff and I'm like, ooh, no, I don't like it. If you have a big band doing it, it sounds cool, but it was not working out for me. So trying to find something with a major 7, it's kind of the same idea. Is my baby still my baby true? Same walk down thing, but it's major 7s instead of 7s. C sharp major 7, C major 7. Just like we did the C sharp 7 and the C7, you're going to make it a major 7 instead, so you're barring the first fret and you move that A string up to the third fret, the A string. That's a major 7. C sharp major 7. And then C major 7 is the second fret, the bottom string. Stylistically, for me, I don't like it as much. I think it's too like smooth and dreamy sounding for like the character of this song, but it's pretty. It's pretty, and it's another like common kind of jazz ending. Is my baby still my baby true? Many kinds of endings you can do. You can do whatever you want. You could be just super progressive and play any chord at the end. Just play whatever you want. It's all made up. It's all just theoretical stuff. So I'm going to play the whole thing. So this is a nice little jazz tune because it's like one section, one of each kind of section verse, chorus, bridge, finale, boom, that's it. So then you have a lot of freedom to go back. You can just go back to the top and do the whole thing again. Go back to the chorus, the regular chorus, go back to the verse, do whatever you want. I kept this arrangement really simple and just bam, 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 we're out. But you can take this arrangement and if you want to add a solo verse, you want to add a solo chorus, do whatever you want with it, go back to the top. So what I'm probably going to do now is play the whole thing and then go back to the verse and do a little mouth trumpet solo or something and then play all the rest of it again and do the ending. Okay. So let's do... So I'll just put up the chords. If you are like trying to follow along without the arrangement. I'm still waiting for the day that somebody joins on Ko-Fi during the live stream because this little banner down here will set off an animation in real time. It's cool. Nobody's done it yet. Okay. There we go. So it's just going exactly in that order, and then I'll go back to the top in case you're following along from home without the song sheet. Oh, crrr. This doesn't have the intro on it though. This little set. So these chords will kick in when I start singing. I'll let you know. 1, 2 on the intro. A minor, D7, A minor, D7, E7. Okay, here's the verse. I got a man who always late. Anytime we have a date, but I love him. Yes, I love him. And I'm gonna walk right up to his gate and see if we can get this thing straight, 'cause I want him. You know I intend to have him. I'll just ask him, is you, is, or is you ain't my baby? The way you're acting lately makes me doubt. You is still my baby, baby. But it seems my flame in your heart has done gone out. Bridge, a man is a creature that has always been strange. Just when you're sure of one, you find he's gone and made a change. Ooh, yeah, is you, is, or is you ain't my baby. Baby, baby's found somebody new. Or is my baby still my baby true? To the top. I'm back at the verse at the top again. Do the verse again. Is you is, or is you ain't my baby. Baby, my baby's gonna found somebody new. Ooh, almost forgot the switch. Is you is, or is you ain't my baby. bridge. A man is a creature that has always been strange. Just when you think you got one figured out, he's gone and made a change. That's why I ask him, is you is or is you ain't my baby? Well, maybe baby's found somebody new. Ever is my baby, but still my baby true. I did all the C chords at the end. Yeah, I forgot to mention this verse happens 2 times. Oops. Doesn't it? Yeah. It's the verse. There's 2 of them at the beginning. Oops. So hopefully people figure that out if they're following along. I'll put it in the show notes later. Yay. Yeah, super fun song. And it's one of those that, like, when I started doing it, I'm like, this ought to be pretty simple. No, it's not. It was not super straightforward. I'm like, what? It has a bridge? You can mash it up. You could try to mash it up with Hit the Road Jack. Is you is or is you ain't my baby? On those verse chords. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Well, I got a man who's always late. Anytime we have a date, but I love him. Yes, I love him, but this time I might tell him, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. But I intend to tell him, yeah, I'll just ask him. Yay. All right, that's it for today, people. My people, my strong people. I'm going to go and fix these 1 or 2 little things on the song sheet here. Any questions, let me know. That's what I'm here for. And there's no live stream this Saturday. Usually this time of the month is like a week off, but because I had spring break for a lot of April, and then later this month there's going to be a lo-fi, a 10-part lo-fi thing starting instead of doing live streams, because I'm actually at part of that time I'll be traveling back to Thailand. So I decided to pop another live stream at the beginning of the month here. But this weekend, no live streams. I'll be in Phnom Penh. I'll be in the big capital city of Cambodia over the weekend. So there's no live stream. But live streams coming next week, and they're going to be color songs. The theme next week is songs that have a color name in them. And I've got some really cool... When I thought of doing that, I've had that idea for a long time, but I finally got to the place where I'm like, okay, let's do it. We've done so many artist streams. Let's do something, mixing it up a little bit. And when I Googled songs that have colors in the name or colors in the title or whatever, and I'm like, we've done a lot of these already. And I'm like, I don't know what people are going to suggest. It'll be interesting. And there's been some really great suggestions that I didn't think about. So I'm excited to see like how the poll goes with members and see what gets voted in. There's some really interesting suggestions popping up. Yeah. So stay tuned. Stay funky, everybody. Happy strumming. Don't let the man get you down. Stay dry and hydrated. Contradictory things. Stay dry on the outside and hydrated on the inside. And I'll see you next time. Peace out. Bye, everybody.